really made me feel good when a couple of big kids became my friends. I did get picked on pretty much up that day. I finally got to be just one of the boys. We are just as smart as everyone else is. We are a smart kid, always remember with numbers. How many of you knew who Albert Einstein was? Albert Einstein? Good. He was one of the smartest people in the world, but he couldn't even tie his own shoes. As far as he would, he even had challenges in his life. We all need to work hard to accomplish our goals. It's never okay to tease, hurt each other. Now I do understand some of us like to joke and around, and joke is okay. But it's only joking when both people are laughing. Now one person laughing, one person we laugh at. Believe me, when someone laughs at you, it hurts. And it changes who you are forever on the inside. 4 or 5 years ago, I started public speaking to help change how people with disabilities are treated. I am now the secretary of a local People First chapter in Corning. I now again would like to introduce my friend Angela.
Hi, my name is Angela. I was born on August 30, 1977 in a town called Tifton, Georgia. I was born without my sucking reflex. My mom fed me. It took her 2.5 hours to feed me 2.5 ounces. And the doctor wanted to put a feeding tube in, but she declined. When my dad dressed up as a doctor so he could help in the delivery, and when I was 2 years old, I had eye surgery for strabismus. Anybody know what strabismus is?
No.
It's when your eyes are crossed. On September 14th, 1980, we had an addition to our family. My brother was born. When I was old enough to start school, my parents took me to early head start uh, for preschool. I went there to have help with my physical growth. While I was there, I helped everybody else with their speaking skills. They couldn't speak very well, and I loved to talk. So the teacher, circle time was fun. I get to talk. Then in regular elementary school, I went to my mom put me through private school, so our classes were small enough that I was able to bypass special ed. I was teased for being short and for not being physically up to par. I remember on our end of first or second grade when we passed out the yearbooks, instead of saying to my name when they uh, for starting it out, they would put like to midget. Like put that in my yearbook made me very upset. I remember coming home and they seemed like they thought it was funny. But it's like, why would they address me like that when my name's Angela? I guess looking the way I did, that I don't. Then in 8th grade, my classmates all were invited to my uh, another classmate's birthday party, but one of the classmates convinced this girl not to invite me because, uh, again, not growing up the same rate as everybody else was, and they were doing some kind of gag thing uh, at the party. The first one he fallen asleep, they went to put their bra in the freezer. I guess they didn't think I had one. But anyway, uh, so my bra got put in the freezer, but not. I'm warm-blooded anyway. It kind of felt kind of cool. um, the help that I needed while I was in school was more than anything was extra time for doing classwork because even though I was smart and I knew the answer, it just took me way longer to put everything on paper. Uh, so those standardized tests that everyone do at the beginning of the year, that was supposed to tell you how you were learning everything, was not very accurate for me because not very many questions got answered because I wasn't able to go fast enough to answer. But the ones I answered, I think I got most of them right. Anyway, so I would end up having extra time on tests, and I for graduate from high school, we had to have a certain amount of hours of actual work, and I spent so much time on my homework, I didn't have time for work, for a job. I had to ended up having a job at the school, at working at the cafeteria, helping them with lunchtime, so I can get any hours in. But primarily, I did that and paid for my class jacket. That was kind of pretty cool. Um, but even that, I didn't have enough hours. I ended up having to count my hours of chores I did at home. Otherwise, there was no way I was going to be able to meet that requirement. In elementary school, in 3rd grade, there was this rule that our younger grades couldn't play with the older grades, and I was an upperclassman at the time, and